Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How is everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. If I can pick this money up. Right, so today now we are on to do our challenge binder time. So it is the 12th of December. So we are going to start the challenge binder time in the seasonal annual binder. So it is, well, I haven't got a separate binder for each, they're both in one binder. But we do, because we're starting Fiver Friday and the 52-week mega challenge, we do need to do it for last week as well, because it didn't get done, because this is the actual first time I'm starting it. So we have got £80. So my plan is to do Fiver Friday, 52-week mega. We're going to do some of the monthly moolah and hopefully one of the seasonal scratch-offs. But we're going to see how far we get first with this. And if there's anything left, I wouldn't mind putting maybe £20 into Save to Sink. But if we can't, then that's obviously fine. But we'll see. So we've got 20, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80. So this was actually all 20, so I've literally just raided my binders for the fives, because I know I'm going to need change, and I had to get into a fluster if I do it on camera. So yeah, so hopefully we won't need any more, because I've still got two £20 notes, but even if I've got to use the £10 placeholders until I get some change, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to start with Fiver Friday. So like I explained in my video last week, anything with this binder is because it's the A5. It's like, if I move it over here too much, it's going to hit the camera. So I don't know whether to put it into a different one, maybe a smaller binder. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to stay with this one for now anyway. I forgot what I was going to say now as well. What I was saying while I was, yeah, that's right. Fiver Friday. So originally I wanted to start it in January, but my Fiver Friday and my 52-week mega saving challenge is going to be combined, and it's going into a jar, which still hasn't come. So for now it will stay in the wallet until it comes. And the jar is unbreakable. Well, it's not unbreakable. It is actually breakable. But obviously you can't open it without breaking it. That's what I meant. So obviously you can't, like, you know, take a fiver out of 10 or out here and there, you know, which suits me perfectly. So yeah, so them two are going to go into the jar, which will then be filled throughout the year. Hence why we're starting in December, because I want to open it the 1st of December 2026. So this is why I want to do December now, and then we'll end in November, if you get me, okay? Because that's going to be, like I said, for Christmas 2026. So Fiver Friday is here. So obviously these dates are wrong, because we are on the 12th today, and obviously last week was the 5th. But this is obviously for next year, but that's fine, because it's still going to get a fiver either way. So we need to put £10 in here, which will be for last week and this week. So that is to start us off. And like I said, oh, I haven't even got a wallet for this one, have I? Right, I got one down here somewhere. Like I said, until the jar comes, then I'm gonna need to keep it in the wallet. It's been delayed, it has, so I think obviously with the Christmas rush and stuff, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of delayed parcels, which is understandable, really. So that is Fiver Friday done. And now we've got 52-week mega saver. So obviously I've kept this for now, just to put the money in until my jar comes, obviously. Because this doesn't fit in the binder, then yeah, at least we know, you know, I'm not going to forget to do it. So this is the lovely 52-week mega saver, which was created by Lily Rain Designs and Positive Budget. So I've noticed a few people are doing the starting the December thing, either to get ahead, because you know what it's like, sometimes there's 1 week or 2 weeks that you can't fully commit to everything. So sometimes it's good to get, you know, ahead of things, you know. So yeah. Right, so heads or tails? Choose your own amount and flip a coin. So we're going to do heads is, now everyone's doing 5 and 10, but I might be different and do 10 and 5. So now we need a coin, which I will just grab one out of the coin exchange. Got a new Charlie one here, look. But I was trying to look for the one. That's right, we use Charlie. Because as the saying goes in Wales, tails for Wales and never fails. But, you know, see how it goes. I'm not very good at this either, so if it goes off the desk, then I'll just do it again. Ready? Go. And that is tails, which is, are they bees? Or wasps or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, so tails, which is £5, because obviously heads is the head, isn't it? So I can go back in there. So £5 going in, and then we need to do next week's then as well. No, sorry, that was last week, so now we need to do this week's. So this one, we need a dice, roll a dice twice, add the numbers together and save. So we will do one at a time. What should we go for? We'll go for the green one to match the tracker. So first one is number 4. And second roll is number 6. So that is dead on £10. So in total we are putting £15 into there. So that can go away for next week. I'm going to grab the binder back and pop this in here. But what I might do, because I'm thinking I'm going to need to change, I'm going to get rid of one of these wallets, because both of the money is going in the same box. So what I might do is, so between the two of them we've got £25, so I'm going to take the 4 5s back and I'm going to put a 20 in there, because obviously as soon as that jar comes in, it's going to be going together anyway. And let me just give this one a little tick to show that it was tails, so we know there's £5 gone in there. And I think I'll do the same for 10. I think I'll tick them. There we are, it's lovely. Right, so that's that one done. And then on to monthly moolah. So like again, same thing with the 5 Friday, we starting in December. So I'm not sure how much it saves per month. It is my tracker, but all of the amounts are the same on each month. However, they just jumbled up a bit. So if I don't know where it's gone now. Here. So if we divide that by 12, so we do 1728 divided by 12. So it's £144 a month. But I'm not putting so much pressure on myself to complete the whole of December in December. The only thing is, obviously, if it doesn't get completed in December, then it will roll over to get reallocated in January. So I want to try to complete it within the month, but I'm not going to stress myself out by doing it. So I don't know, say there's like £10 left to win there. I'm not going to take that £10 from somewhere else just to put in here. I will roll it over, because I'm not going to borrow from one fund to put it into another fund, because you just end up, well, I do anyway, I'll end up in a muddle. So if that's the case, then we will just, when it gets completed, it will be reallocated at the end of the month whenever it's completed. So if it gets completed on the 1st of February, it'll be reallocated at the end of February, you know. So I'm going to try to do each line per week. So if it's a 5-week month, then that's even better for me. But some things aren't possible every month, or week even, you know. So yeah. So I've got £20 notes here, which I might keep back to put into Save to Sink. So that gives us 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, £35. So what I'm going to do is put £10 in here for now, and we may come back, but we may not. So if we put £10 in, so I'm going to get rid of £2 is already in there, which was explained last week in my video. So I think I'm going to get rid of the 8. And then, right, I'm going to have to, because I've already had the £2 there, I'm going to come down here to take this £2 out for now. So that is £12 in there now at the moment. Like I said, we might come back. It obviously depends on these ones. Because obviously seasonal scratch, so I've got to the end of February to do the winter. And then obviously with the saving dotties, again, I'm going to try and allocate each number for each season. So number 2 is obviously winter. The 0 is spring, the 2 summer, and the 6 autumn. It might not always work like that, but that's what I want to try and do. So this is the seasonal scratch off. So this saves £160. So we're on winter, so the other 3 are just sitting in there as well. So this is 160 divided by 4. So it's around £40 a month in here. Now, if I remember rightly, I think the highest amount is £15. I might be wrong, but I'm not going to choose one personally. I'm going to roll the dice, because I don't know. Well, to be honest, you know, I'm just going to roll the dice because I don't like making decisions anyway. Did I put the 10 in that one? Yeah. Right, so we've got 5, so I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice, and obviously if it is 6, then we're just going to do this one. Other than that, we will count them and do whichever one else. So let's go number 1, so obviously it's the top one. So get my tool, and we will scratch. So one of these ain't going to be getting done every week. It depends on the funds that I have. So yeah, this one's £5 anyway. I don't know, when I said the highest is 15, so that means there is a double as well. Or was there 2 of each? I'm not sure, to be honest. I can't remember, but I don't want to tell you anyway, because the whole point of having a scratch off is a mystery, isn't it? You know? So yeah. Right, so that is £5 going in there. So we will cross that off and pop 5 in. And then we're not going to do another one of them, because like I said, we've got to the end of February to do that one. So I'm not rushing. Now with this one, I was thinking, do I use the dice? Because you have got a £12 here, but then we have got £20 left, so, you know, we could just roll the dice for it. Yeah, we will. So if we get our coloured dot dice, and we're working on number 2. So let's go for it, is it? And we've got red, which is £4. So I am happy with that one. And now we need change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take 5 out and put 5 in there. And then we can put £4, 2, 3, 4 into this one. So that is £4 started on there. And that's from Stressed Mums Club. So now we've got 5, 10, 15, £16. So I might go back to monthly moolah and 5, 10, 15, 16. I might just put, or I could put, I might put another 10 in here, and then I've got £26 for Save to Sink. Yeah, I'll do that. So we will do 6 and 4. So that should now be 21, which works out fabulous because I can now take the 4 5s out of there and put the 20 in. So see, there is some sort of method to my madness, guys, and that is a really good start on that. So I'm really happy with that, guys, really happy. So we will put that binder away and we will get our Save to Sink. I need to get these off. I think it looks dreadful now, but it's like my first binder. They will peel off anyway, and I've got this like gluey stuff to wipe it clean. I had this from Budget Stuff and Save with Hayley, but this lets it down. But yeah, it's like my first binder, you know, so in a way I want to keep it, but yeah. So Sugar Rush, we're gonna have a go here because we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, £26 in total, and I want to try and complete Sugar Rush by the end of the month, but if not, then that is entirely fine with me, but it would be nice if I could. So I'm not going to take it out because it is getting quite, it's quite a lot in here, and they all seem to come out with it. So can you see that all right, like that? I wonder if I could put something behind it. Or can you see it? Yeah, I think you can. Right, so we was here last time, so this one now is save £1 for every letter in licorice. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, my eyesight is terrible. What am I using that for? I need something small. Right, L, I use my fingers. L, I, Q, U, O, R, I, C, E. £9. So we will put 9 in. And take one out. And then the next one on there then is, whether do I do that now, is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, £14. But we've only got £17 left. Or do I roll the dice? Because we've got 1, 2, 3 left to complete. So that one I said is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 50 pence then for each one. 51, 52, 53, 54. So that's 18. And £1 for every letter in lollipop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14 plus 8. No, did I say 14? Oh my god. Sorry guys, my memory's awful. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus 4 plus 8, £26. 5, 10, 15. Oh. yeah, so I'm going to do that within the month anyway, so I'm not worried about that. As long as it's done by the end of the month, I can reallocate. So at the moment in here, we will count it though. But if it comes up on the dice, then we're going to skip. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 5, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So there's £149 in there at the moment, which is amazing. So we are on 20 minutes, guys. Wow. Right, so we'll roll the dice, like I said, but we're going to skip number 1, okay? And it's number 1, so we're going to skip number 4, which is Jelly Bean Jar by the lovely Rainbow Budgets and Plans. Oh, this is going to annoy me now when I've got a colour I'm in a... that's right, I'll sort it out later. Right, so we need to roll the dice. Sorry guys, my mind went then. Right, so let's go for it. Purple, which is £2. Should we start up here? So £2 going in there. And then roll again, which is 3, which is Mushroom Race, which is by Stressed Mums Club. So we need to race a way through. So you've got £2, £4, £6, and £8, and the first one is £8. So we've got a little gonk. You see it? It's very pretty as well, this is. So £8 starting off in this one, which we are going to need some change. So we need 5 of these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 5 in there. So we need 3 of them and 1 of these. So that is £8. And then we will roll again. Number 5, roller races. So we've got £7 left, so we can do roller races. And then I might put the last in here, depending where I'm, because the ones that I've already marked off when they were in the personal challenge binder, before I scratch any more, I want to mark them off. So we will do one of these first though. So colour dot dice again, and 1 to 6. So yellow, which is £3. I'm gonna need change again, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that in there. We need 3 for here. And then what is the denominations on here? So we've got green is 4. So we've got 4 here, so we could technically mark the orange one off and put the last 4 in here, which I think that's what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, guys, because I did say that I want to do these before I scratch any more off. So that's perfect for me. So £4 going in there, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am going to swap these out for a tenner and put them in there. And that's that. And I think I can swap another 10 out as well. There's quite a few of these in here, look. So I've got another 10 in the coin exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So put that in there. And then take them ones out of there. There we go. A little bit of condensing as well, look. So yeah, if that gets completed, that's going to be a nice chunk, because I think I've already got 70, we've got 151 already completed. These ones have obviously been reallocated last month, or the end of November, sorry. So yeah, so these ones, what did I say, £149 now is in Sugar Rush already, which should definitely be done by the end of the month. So that gives me £300, but with the extra, however much I said that was, what was it, 26 I think? So that'd be 326. And then we'll have the Budget Stuff and Save Community Challenge to reallocate as well, and the Domino debut as well on top, and hopefully December, but I'm not in a rush for that. But like that will go straight into my sinking fund, so it'll give it a good boost, which is what I need to see things changing and to keep me motivated and more consistent with wanting to continue. Obviously I've got to do it, like, you know, but yeah, it's all in the mind. But anyway guys, I thank you so much for watching, and anybody that's liking, commenting and subscribing to me, I appreciate all of you. The people that have obviously, you know, purchased things from my shop as well, even if it's just one item, you know, or 40 items, then I love you all the same. So yeah, but thank you guing. So sending love to everybody, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.